Did you know an outdated space can earn thousands a month? I'm Tyrell. I own and manage over 16 Airbnb listings, and I'm here to show you how I transform spaces like these into cash flowing rentals. Ready to see the step-by-step transformation? Let's get started. All right, you guys, today we're recording on this camera because the other camera has a lot on its memory stick and I don't feel like reformatting and transferring. So we're gonna stick with the the Sony A7 IV and just give you a quick update on how things are going upstairs. It's coming along really well. I'm very excited. Right now they're putting down the carpets today. So we finished most of the painting. Still some touch-ups that we have to do, but we want to get the flooring down so we could repaint things like the floor moldings, and we have to finish up the office space. But like I said, the place is coming along really well. Let's go check it out. So I know we spoke about cherry oak flooring last video. However, we came to the conclusion that it's cheaper to just replace it and put a carpet down. Also, we felt like the carpet that we selected looked a lot better. So now we're replacing the carpet. If you ever wondered what flooring is under carpet, or at least this carpet, this is the flooring underneath here. Nah, this flooring gives Larry Bird. So last video we just finished painting. My mom hasn't seen upstairs since, and here was her reaction.
Wow. I guess you guys can see the vision, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I've seen black before.
See black in a barber shop.
Yeah, they couldn't really see the vision at the time. Brianna and I went for like a royal black modern look for that bedroom, and in the end it turned out very nice, but obviously we still had a lot of work to do in that room. Here in the back room, this is the carpet color we went with. It's beautiful, it's very airy, it's gonna make the room look really nice and bright. We also decided to change the carpet in this room, which is the living room. You guys can see the finished product of the painting above, but that carpet is in no good condition. So we decided to do a 2-for-1 special and clean up both parts. All right, some time has passed and they finished this room. It looks amazing. I think that the color of the carpet was perfect, and I can't wait to buy the furniture and really bring this whole room together. Now, they said that they're done in the living room. We had chose a color carpet that was the most cost efficient, so we kind of took a risk on this because we didn't know how well it would go with the living room. But now that they're done, we're taking a look to see how it looks, and I think it looks great. Being that the carpet is gray, it gives us more of a modern approach to the space, which I think we are going to elevate with a lot of black furniture. I paid my guy. I think this cost about $1,300. I think he was pretty satisfied.
You good?
Well, good business,
You good to business with me?
We hung around and really figured out whether or not we liked it, but overall we winded up liking it a lot. Yeah,
I like it.
yeah, gray looks nice. It looks nice.
I like it.
Whew. All right, so everything is pretty much done from like a huge like construction standpoint. So we painted the walls, we got all our carpets down, so now it's really just about cleaning up and really furnishing. So this is sort of like the fun part after all of the like real construction stuff. The last construction thing we probably have to do is change a bunch of these, like these covers. Those covers, we're gonna get some like brand new ones, make it look real nice. But yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna keep it going, and we gotta get this thing up as soon as possible because actually we just closed a partnership with someone who has 2 extra Airbnb listings, and those places need to get furnished too. So as of right now, my plate has just tripled. So now it's not a matter of just taking our time getting this done. We really have to get this done ASAP. So I started moving the furniture back in, but upon moving the furniture back in, I began to realize that the color of the couch doesn't really fit the vibe of the space anymore. So after this, I decided, yeah, we're probably gonna need a new couch in here. So for now, this couch is gonna have to stay here, but later on that afternoon, I went on Facebook Marketplace to try and find a new couch for the space that better fit the vibe. So I recently found out that my Dodge Challenger got into another bad accident. The person filed the claim, or they took it up with Tyrell because the car is fully insured under Tyrell. So now I'm waiting. This is my second. This will be like my third claim with this car specifically, but this will be my second like really bad accident that someone has caused with Tyrell. And I have a couple lessons that I want to share with you guys. First, this was my very first car. I financed it. This car is the reason why I actually got into Tyrell. So one thing I would like to do differently is buy a cash car for Tyrell. This car has a $30,000 loan on it that I actually would prefer to get off of my chest. I'm not sure if this car is totaled. It's really, really bad just in terms of damage. And Tyrell has already paid me out about $13,000 for damages from a previous accident. This accident is looking like it's going to be just about the same. Now, Tyrell may just mark it as total because of the amount of money that they're putting into this car. They may not deem it worth it. I don't have gap insurance on this car, so I will have to pay off whatever the difference between the current value of that car is and the loan that I have on the car, which may be a couple $1,000s. However, I'm not sure. What I would prefer for them to market total, only because for me to pay the car note and the insurance while it's in the shop, yes, Tyrell covers, all of the damage, and I'm going to bring it to the best possible mechanic that I can bring it to make sure that it's back to brand new. However, I have to pay the note and the insurance on that car while it's in the shop, which, is a loss every month until I get that money back or until I get that car back. So lessons learned, especially with finance cars, you will take a loss regardless if the car is in an accident. Yes, the accident may be fully reimbursed, fully covered by Tyrell, but if you have to pay notes, insurance, other things like that, that's where the loss will come from. Secondly, pay for gap insurance. Now the car may be marked as totaled. I don't know. I have to wait for them to get back to me. If I did have gap insurance on the car, Tyrell will pay me the market value. The gap insurance will cover the difference of the loan from the market value. However, I don't have gap insurance, so I will have to pay that difference. Third, if it was a cash car, I would get paid out whatever the car's current value is. However, since the car is being financed, that money will go directly to the loan. So I would say cash cars are king on Tyrell, but yeah, I haven't seen the car yet. Car is somewhere out in Jersey. Just waiting to hear back from Tyrell and hear back what their next steps for me will be. But until then, we wait. I'm not worried at all. I know that Tyrell will take care of everything that they need to take care of. And if it's a case where they don't mark the car total, they will be sending me however much the repair cost is and cover the entire thing. So that's all. Right now we have to pivot. That's the Tyrell section of my life. Commercial aspect, things are going great. And residential aspect in terms of Airbnb and stuff, it's also great. I have a full plate, and let's just focus on one thing at a time. So now we're gonna get back to this space and I will keep you updated on how everything else goes. Really had to lock in for the rest of this period. It took a lot to change all the doorknobs after we changed every single doorknob in the house, including the front door. We went to the electrical work. The electrical work also took some time as we changed not only every light switch in the house, we changed every outlet in the house because the ones that were there was outdated. We had to work around a lot of wiring. There were a lot of old wires that we had to make sure we were careful with to make sure that, you know, we don't have to rewire the whole house. But I'm saying I made it work and rewired everything and was able to do this all in one shot. I've been trying to figure out for the longest if I wanted to repaint the bathroom. I don't really like the color in there, but then I also don't know if the color I'm trying to put in there is a better color or a worse color. So I decided to bite the bullet and go for it. So I'm about to repaint the entire bathroom, not really the tile section, just the wall section, and we're gonna see how it comes out. So hopefully it comes out good. Fingers crossed, praying that it works. So this is the original color that it was, and I'm thinking of changing it to this color. Now it's risky because it's either gonna look really off, it's gonna look really good. But as you guys can see, I already started cutting, so sort of no going back. So what I'm praying is that it's just very neutral, and it's neutral enough that it can go with the pattern design already established here. Hopefully, since it's not as colored undertone as this one, it really brings in more light, brings in more brightness in here, and really offsets well with the tiles, going more so with the, what do you call this? Brain fart, what do you call it? Not plaster, not caulking. What is this called? Grout, going with the grout. So that's my goal, or that's my hope. The paint goes with the grout, which brings out the tiles a lot more. So we'll see how it goes. We'll check in shortly. All right, so this day is done. I got like 6% left on this DJI, but we got a lot done. Curious to see how the bathroom's gonna turn out with that paint color. I just put on the second coat. It's looking pretty decent, but we'll know for sure tomorrow. As for things that need to get done tomorrow, sort of looking around. I have some handles coming in tomorrow. I know there's some places that need to be touched up. Definitely registering those. You have to change some doorknobs. Looking at some other things that need to get done, but I think I'm gonna handle all of that tomorrow morning. So I will update you guys in the morning. I'm about to go make some steak and fries. So I'm gonna enjoy that, y'all. After today's long day of hard work, definitely gonna do that. But another key thing that I did today that I'm very proud of, I turned the Jimmy Proof lock into a smart lock with a key code in the front. So I'm very happy about that, very excited about that. Oh, I'm excited because I got it done, but I'm very happy because it's going to make the check-in process for renters seamless, smooth, and they won't have to fiddle with any keys. So very happy about that. I know I look rough. I definitely need a haircut. I'm just locked in, man. Once I get this up and running, I go focus on looking good, being more, I'm out in the public, making more content for you guys. Right now I'm locked in. This is what's gonna make me money at the end of the day. So that is what the priority is at the moment. But yeah, most of the electrical work is done. Got to change some of these lights, let it fit the aesthetic, make sure it fits the aesthetic. And yeah, that's tomorrow's objective. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything I need to order tonight to come in tomorrow. But other than that, that's it for today. So until tomorrow.